guys, today I want to introduce you to the top 2 exercises that I teach my patients that come in with any kind of lumbar radiculopathy. The most common and the most famous of that is sciatica, right? So sciatica is when you get pain in your low back, and then the pain that travels down into the leg, it's like burning, it's like lightning. It is freaking awful, okay? So lumbar radiculopathy is anytime we get pain coming from the low back, traveling down into these legs. Sciatica is probably the most famous example of that, okay? So if I've taught you these in the office, this is a good reminder. They say, 80% of people respond really well to these exercises, okay? That's because we spend way too much time in flexion, meaning too much time leaning forward. That's how we get hurt. So we gotta do a much better job of leaning backwards, okay? So this is a good reminder if I've taught you in the office how to do these exercises, okay? So let me introduce you to it. If I teach you these exercises, a big reminder is I want you to do these exercises multiple times per day, a good every 2 to 3 hours, whether you're hurting, whether you're not hurting. Especially if you feel great, do not forget to do these exercises. And the reason is that it helps prevent the pain from coming back, okay? And what we're looking for is we're looking for the pain to start to move up from the legs into the low back, okay? So we want, if it starts at the foot, we want it to start traveling this way, and we don't feel the pain in the foot anymore, all right? So to start this exercise, we're down on our belly. Imagine you're a little kid watching TV and we're up on our elbows to start, all right? So we're in front of the TV. All right, we're right here. We're watching the TV. It's our favorite episode, right? So we start right here, put our hands underneath our shoulders. Toes are pointing back. They're not underneath you. Toes pointing backwards. Right here, and the first thing you're going to do is you're going to try and lift up, right, to elbows as straight as you can while maintaining as much as you can of your hips and your thighs in contact with the ground, all right? So a lot of times we'll see patients, if they're really struggling, really stiff, they're like coming up like that. I mean, that's fine. I care much more about getting full extension of the elbows. This is the best way to do it, but obviously as much as we kind of can bend backwards, that's what we're looking for as much as we can, okay? So when you do this exercise, it's up, down, you don't want to hold it in either position for too long like I am right now explaining it, okay? It really is up, hold for a second, back down, okay? So, just like so. This is what we're looking for. When you do this exercise, 2 to 3 sets of 10 to 12, so 20 to 30 reps. What I'm looking for is each time that you do it, maybe it becomes a little bit more comfortable. Now, if you keep going, and it feels like crap and it starts to hurt more and more and more, the symptoms down the legs get worse, I want you to stop, okay? That's a good time to call the doc and let him know, all right? So, 2 sets of 10 of those, all right? And then the next best one is to do what we call overpressure, or at home. You're gonna when you get to the top, you exhale and just drop your belly a little bit more, okay? It puts a little bit more extension and leaning backwards into that low back, okay? So let me show you what that looks like. You'll notice that each time I exhale when I'm at the top, it's just a little bit more of like a dip, right? So, okay. So if you notice that this, the regular press-ups feel pretty good, you can add a little bit of that and see if you get even better results, okay? So this is a great exercise for a lot of my low back pain patients that have symptoms down into their leg, all right? So that's a good one to give it a whirl. If you have any questions, send them my way, and always remember to live with passion, not pain.